extremely fascinating coming up for all of you, especially for the cadets here in the room. And for the same, I would like to invite Captain Shaukat on the stage, who's sipping his tea.
There are many things in life that I do for the first time. This is my first time carrying my tea on the podium. So yeah, so now I'm supposed to, because it's our event, so I'm supposed to make up for the lost time, and I'm taking, so I'll reduce the time by 10 minutes. Here we have an open house session. We're going to tell you and launch a few things which we've been doing for the last so many months, and very tedious work. That's what we do. So here I am going to talk to you about two things. One is that, the Naval Connection, one of our pillars, and we have 3 or 4 pillars. One of the pillars has been the social media management. We're perhaps now the only company who specializes in maritime social media. We've been working with FOSMA closely for the last 2 years on handling their social media and digital promotions. We're working with 7 Islands, we're working with MSC Cruises, we're working with a host of other companies. We're working with Best Marine was here. We're working with Blue Shields, lots and lots of companies, IMS. And now I want to show you just a 2 minutes video on what we do and how social media has permeated into all our lives. And we see, and we tell people that the whole recruitment and the whole advertising and the whole shipping industry will thrive on social media. So here it is.
Social networks are now a substantial part of every marketing strategy. And the benefits of using social media are so great that anybody not implementing this cost-effective resource is missing out on a phenomenal marketing opportunity. 85% of the companies are not using social media to the fullest to achieve their business goals. And that's exactly where we come in. At the Naval Connection Social Media Desk, we have certified, qualified, and experienced social media experts who ensure that your brand reaches out to the maximum target audience. Our specialized social media team for maritime will benefit, among others, shipping companies, training institutes, associations and unions, ports, and administrative bodies. The TNC social media team will build and manage your social media presence like you have never done before. And the results will also be like what you have never experienced before. 95% of the seafarers and maritime professionals hang out on social media. And so that's where you can connect with them the most. A professionally managed social media strategy will help you to increase your follower base on all social media platforms, to build a sustainable brand, reach out to new audience in various ways, promote your products and services, create a new customer base, make the world aware of what you're doing. And lastly, it will enhance your productivity and double your business growth. So for a demo as to how we can help you in social media management, please contact media@thenavalconnection.com or drop in a WhatsApp at 94330-78830.
And when I ask a question, only now this question is applicable to the left-hand side. The audience will not on the left. And then I will ask the question which is applicable to the right-hand side. So when I'm asking now a question now, do not raise up your hands, okay, from this side. Right-hand side people, do not raise your hands. Okay, this is only applicable, the question is only applicable for the people on the left-hand side. Okay, how many of you are active, and this is on the left-hand side, how many of you are active from the left-hand side, how many of you are active on Instagram? And that doesn't mean my team members, don't lift up your hands, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, just about active, huh? I want to see at least 1 post a day. And see, okay. So now I'm going to throw this question on the right hand side. How many of you are active on Instagram? Look at those tables. So when I go to company, I ask them how many are you active on Instagram? They say no. I said, you're losing out on 95% of the business growth in maritime because most of the young guys are there on Instagram. This is experiential learning. So that's what we do. Our research shows everybody's on Instagram now. The whole marketplace, and Dhruv, your marketplace is going to be on Instagram now because whole Amazon is shifted to Instagram. I'm sure you're working that out. The whole marketplace is now on Instagram. So that's what we do. Social media presence is very important. So this is one of the pillars. The other pillars is that we are essentially a training company. So when people come to me and say, oh, you're into event management, I said, no, we don't do event management. we manage events to build our company on skill development. So the main pillar is developing skills. And for that, even now, actually, what we are not managing just an event, we are developing skills, right? So in the last, it gives me pleasure and pride to mention, last year, when the pandemic happened, we lost a lot of money, we were floored, I thought we were finished. But we invested on ourselves, and we became, in 1.5 years, we became one of the largest private maritime online virtual training academy. We've trained more than 4,000 people in the last 1.5 years on skill development courses. And today I'm going to, and Great Eastern has been a very, very big supporter. We used to do a month, in every week we used to do a course for them, all seafarers. So today I'm going to launch one of the courses, and I call upon Captain Ganendra Singh, and I'm going to launch 2 courses actually. One of the courses, which is also for seafarers and shore-based staff. Can we have the brochure, please? And Captain Singh, we have just, like I said, 2 minutes, because I'm going to make up for lost time. This is a course which we are doing on VI. Okay, so it's all yours. 2 minutes on how and why we need this course.
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Just 2 minutes, so it's too short. And cut it short. So far, what we were in was more like a dream world, which talks of so many things which we haven't dreamt yet. This is the reality. SAR 2.0 is coming. I'm a kind of expert in it. And as the world requires collaborating with Shaukat, so that I can give his clients, his customers, the knowledge required for implementing SAR 2.0. Because now the focus is more on the office, just like ISM brought in more focus on the office and less on the ships. SAR 2.0 requires a lot of focus on the office, a lot of preparations much before the inspection takes place. So a lot of training will be required, and it is becoming a reality very soon, September onwards. So I think it's a need of the hour. There's a QR code. Those who feel that they understand the value can just scan it, and you will be able to register. The first course is already scheduled for 24th of August. So it's a physical course. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you. So we will be giving you the brochures online to everybody, all the companies. If you want to nominate your people, please do nominate for the SIRE course and SIRE workshops. The next thing, again, very, very interesting. And I'm very, very proud, to say this. And when I say things like this, it makes me proud, not only because we've done it, but we strive on innovation. So at a particular personal thing that I want to share with all of you is, when I try to do something, मुझे मजा ही नहीं आता है और कुछ करने का, if those things have been already done before. So whenever I take up a new project, I always want to put my mind into something that has never been done before. And then we started working on the collision regulations. When we talk about collision regulations, and training institute principals and heads and trainers are all here, all of you and all of us, all navigators, have some point in time taken collision avoidance regulations. We've passed our COC exams, we've given orals. Even then, accidents do happen because of the misinterpretation of rules. Because the understanding of the rules is very important, and some of us have misunderstood and misinterpreted the rules in our own ways. So I'm going to call upon the doyen of collision regulations in India. I'm going to call upon Yashwant Chabra. We've teamed up. It took us almost 1 year to make this course, what I'm going to show you right now. We are launching our own learning management system. This is the first course we are launching. And this is a complete explanations of rule number 1 to rule number 19. It has line by line interpretation. Yashwant, if you can please come up and say a few words of what we did, how we did the course, how we did the recordings, and how much value it will add to seafarers' lives and ship safety at sea. The cadets are here, the principals are here.
Okay, good afternoon, or rather good evening. So I'll first, he didn't give me 2 minutes, and if he did, I would add a 0 to that. He talked about navigational accidents continue to happen, including collisions. And he also talked about understanding of the rules. Oh yeah, there are 41 rules, 4 annexes, that's fine. So when I started the first BTM course at Volume Training Center as an instructor way back in January 95, after having been trained in that field, we did a quiz on collision avoidance rules. It was a situational quiz by Captain Roger Sims of Australian Maritime College. And I myself as the instructor failed in the restricted visibility questions. And then it's been a longer day. See, why did I fail? How did I get it wrong? Because I passed all my exams at the first attempt. I'm ex-Rajendra, very proud. And that led to this bit by bit analysis, doing more and more of rules and regulations within the courses before putting people on the exercise, that it was committing to memory, which was a problem. All along we were told, commit to memory, go for exams. I remember late Captain Ozzy D'Souza would ask questions, rule number 1, start. And he could go anywhere till 1 to 19. One mistake and you have failed. So gradually it dawned on that it was not interpreting the rules correctly, which led to wrong understanding. And when that interpretation and understanding was not correct, then of course became a problem on the application. So the idea is linking the rules to practical application. And in this area, when I and Shaukat were discussing, I said the rules on analyzing situations and action toward collision are more important than lights and shapes. All our life we were focusing on lights and shapes. In today's world with beautiful ARPA sets and AIS, lights and shapes is much later I see the lights. So this is how we worked on. And I have people say, have you quit sailing? Well, at the moment, my license has expired. I do intend to renew it one more time. But 16 to 18, I went back sailing as master. And best part was in 2020, one second mate ran away. So 2 months I did as an OW on a brand new VLGC takeover. So I've been working at sea as an auditor. I keep sailing still short voyages for navigational audits. So whatever I've done practically, I've tried to put it across, not only in the book, but from the book onto the course. So that's from me. I mean, it's meant for all, especially the cadets and the trainees or junior officers. So I hope all benefit out of it. Oh yeah, it's for everyone, I said, including examiners. Right. So at the moment we started with 1 to 19 on the rules. We'll add on to the other parts as and when I get time. Right. That's all from me.
So
thank you.
So we are very passionate about this because the kind of effort we have put into this, it can't fail, can never fail. And when you go and take these courses, we'll be approaching institutes and colleges and big time companies, and some of them are here. You will see, and we will give a demo, just a small demo, which I have to show you how we are going to impart this training. Just a small one.
And I would like to add, I was a CTO in Wallam when Captain Shaukat started his sea career.
Oh, he was my guru. I actually did BTM 5 times. Because first 3 times I didn't understand anything, so I had to do it the fifth. But you know, yeah, that was not with you. So every time a ship got into any problem, we were sent to do BTM, and Captain Chavra used to be there welcoming us at the door. So this is just, can you play this video, please?
And vessel A, which is approaching from more than 22.5 degrees above the beam, will be considered the overtaking vessel and has all the choices what she wishes to do. She can alter to port, pass a stern of B, go like this. And then, of course, once she's well passed and clear, she can return back to her course. Mind you, both the ships are moving. So when A reaches here, B would have moved up. So the distance will not be as close. It will be probably somewhere like this.
So yeah, you can stop. That, please. Yeah. This is just to give you a sample, just an idea. And I have got designers here who work tirelessly, nights on this. And yeah, so this is what we are going to present to all of you. I think this is a very, very hardworking thing that we have put in force, and hopefully that is going to survive its time in the industry. Thank you very much for hearing me out on these 2 courses. Now I have another session where we are going to felicitate an association and union. And all of us know Maritime Union of India. I was a member when I was a sailing from an officer in Wallams and then Great Eastern. I was a member of MUI and got huge benefits. Some of us, and when I talk to seafarers, they don't even know that they are members because the company is taking their money and putting. Some of them are not members of MUI. And when they are in problem, they call MUI. There was a time when I about a few months back, I was in Mr. Amar Singh Thakur's office and we were discussing something. When he got a call, some seafarers were detained and the families were frantically calling him. And he says, you know, these seafarers are not members of MUI. But we do have to go out of our way and help them, because helping seafarers is our objective, not to see first whether they are members of MUI.
Having started his career back in 2000 with shipmate, Arun Janardhanan specialized in developing
Not yet there.
shipping software.
So we're going to felicitate MUI for the humongous work that they've done for the industry. And I've spent a lot of time with Mr. Amar Singh Thakur, and believe me, if I were to show you pictures, I don't think there is कोई भी एक मंत्री है जिसका साथ आपका picture नहीं है. जब video देखता हूँ तब तो, you know, and we've already seen a day full of, you know, Nikunj Parashar showed us so many pictures with Modi sir. मैं तो ऐसा बोल रहा हूँ जैसे मेरे को ROR पढ़ाया Modi sir. लेकिन yeah, so I will request Mr. Amar Singh Thakur to come up on stage, and I will also request Ishita and to felicitate on behalf of the Naval Connection, on behalf of the industry, on behalf of all the seafarers and the families. I will want to felicitate MUI today for the work that they are doing, for the wonderful efforts they have put in, for all the hard works that you stand in the corridors of power, and people don't know, sometimes you work in the shadows. People have no idea what work you're doing sometimes, but then end result is that the seafarers and their families always come up felicitated. So, and happy and satisfied. So yeah, so I want to.
Good evening, everybody. On behalf of Maritime Union of India, I would like to congratulate Captain Shaukat Mukherjee and his entire team for organizing this wonderful event. Okay.
Let me know when you're ready. We have only one more session after this. Thanks for the whole day. Okay, start, sir. Let's start.
Good evening, everybody. On behalf of Maritime Union of India, I would like to congratulate Captain Shaukat Mukherjee and his entire team of TNC for having this wonderful event. The Maritime Union of India, how it comes in the picture. For the youngster, at least, especially, I'll tell you. When a child is born, his parents looks after him. When he grown up, the entire family looks after him. When he takes the job at sea, then he started giving back, and he started looking after the family. But when he is in problem at sea, then who looks after him? In that time, Maritime Union of India come in picture. And Maritime Union of India looks after him. So the Maritime Union of India was established in 1939, even before India got its independence. And today, as we are on the threshold of celebrating the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, it gives me immense pleasure as the General Secretary of the glorious institution to receive this award and commendation at this global forum. I would like to thank Naval Connection TNC for choosing to facilitate the MUI on the occasion of the Technology Maritime Global Forum. This is an opportune moment for me to enumerate how MUI has been walking the line and hand in hand with the change and digital transformation which the world is seeing today. I realized quite early that in order to make this easier and simpler for our members, we needed to do things the way our members wanted to do it. Talking about the Digital India and corruption-free mode of payment, now our seafarer member can pay the MUI fees online from any remote location. We have launched the MUI mobile app. The MUI app we have launched in the year of 2016, which can be used by our members such as the click of a button. I also realized that we needed to make diversity and inclusion a culture in whatever we do. Today, the MUI wing is one of the strongest and more effective women representation in the maritime world to support our seafarers and their families. Some of you are here may not be aware that in 2016, the Panama authorities were not accepting photographs of 6 seafarers and turban on Panama flag state documents. I called upon the Panama consulate, and after our meeting, the circular in favor of the 6 seafarers wearing turban was released. The ship Bakashio was grounded at Mauritius Island near the coast. Captain and chief also were arrested. They were detained by the police authority. It was a big disaster, pollution, environmental pollution, and there was a lot of political pressure on the Mauritius government, and our seafarers were in problem. Other seafarers they kept in the hotel, but captain and chief also were detained in the police. We approached to the government, every authorities, even ITF and IFISMA, even CMMI, everybody were trying with all unions, but nothing was happening. After 18 months of this prison, after detaining the police, Captain Nadeshwar, he had a COVID. The Mauritius police, they were treating him like a other prisoner, not giving his clothes, also personal clothes, personal things. His family approached me. They had shown me the photographs in the event that they had spoken with the video conference. I was really surprised. Then I thought what to do. I went to Mauritius Embassy in Mumbai. I spoken with him. I told him to give me the appointment with the ambassador at Delhi. He said, it is not possible now because she is not there. I said, then I will protest against you people. I will take 100 of the people in front of your embassy. With that, he said, just hold on. So he spoken with the ambassador. Then after that, I got an appointment with the ambassador after 3 days. So I flew to Delhi. I had a meeting. Captain Nadeshwar family also came with me, though she came with me 2 times to the shipping minister. So I had 2 meetings with the Mauritius ambassador. She assured me that I will talk to my government and I will make sure that he should come back. So after that, after 1 month, Captain Nadeshwar was released. So that's what Maritime Union of India is doing. There are 2 seafarers. They were stuck at Iran. They were training seafarers. And their passport was also thrown overboard by the agent and by the ship owner. Both the agent and ship owner, they were fighting. I approached to Minister of External Affairs, Embassy of Iran, approached to Syndicate Union of Iran, because MUI is MUI is affiliated to ITF. There are 640 unions and 144 countries. So we are having very good relations with all the unions. So we can take a support for other unions also in the other country also. So I rang to Syndicate Union Iran, spoken with them. I spoken with the embassy. Then embassy promised me that we will make the passport. But who will give the exit? There was a huge fine, and there was no passport. So passport were made, they give 15 days extension. But the exit was not given because there was problem with immigration. Who will pay the fine? Again, I requested ITF, I requested ministry. Then they reduced the fine up to $4,000. So family, they send the money. After that, they got immigrated, immigration was cleared, and they flew back to India. Repatriation was given by the MUI for the both the receiver. A lot of work is done in the shadows because it is not the glory which has aspired. It is the end result which matters, and that is the benefit and welfare of the seafarer and the family. MUI has been working tirelessly together and other associations and unions of detained of seafarer at foreign ports and their release and safe passage back to India. Some of them are not aware. And some of the seafarers are not a member of the union. But they call us, or when we come to know of their trouble, we jump into it and help and assist them. What is more important is that all seafarers should be respected and given the life that they truly deserve. A lot of seafarers do not even know that they are not yet members of the MUI. I would like to call upon them to take this opportunity to go to our website or download the mobile app and become a member of without link. Thank you once again, the Naval Collection team and Captain Shaukat Mukherjee for felicitating us today. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you so much, sir. And